From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen. We're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
I'm still looking at run the ball the whole game. He should have the way here.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. Again, it's McCaffrey. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Third and short. Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. Running left, it's McCaffrey. Trying to find some place to go, but tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy.
Thank you.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd-rounder. And he is going to bring this one.
Make a one.
A DB
Thank you.
a pick 6 for touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, 49ers 0. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return is Ricky Pearsall. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They run once more with McCaffrey. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Get set.
They send Evans in motion. 3rd down. Purdy. He'll just have to throw this one away.
B-Law.
Nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th
B-Law.
On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt.
Damn.
That's taken at about the 14, and he'll get a few yards.
Fuck my leading.
The 15-yard line.
Little ticket.
To throw right away, here's Milroe. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
All right.
Just shy of the 40. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Joe
Fuck
Mixon.
nothing. Hold on.
He's not
I
going
mean,
to get too far.
Milroe.
After a gain of just a
Look
yard.
at that pass, man.
A bit of a quick hitter
Fix
here.
it,
What you're
nigga.
hoping
They saying
for,
Donald
Mike, is that
coming
the
to
defense
preach.
can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
He'll get this out to the left flat.
That's 94 speed.
Oh, left side.
You might have caught him if he had 91. JS said.
Smith and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play. Run after catch.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Saul, going to return it. Ooh. Across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive.
Oh, stop, bro. Not running on me, bitch.
This one, they get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Eamon-Warren. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The second defensive touchdown he's scored in this game.
Talk about establishing yourself in this league as a young player. You don't have to be perfect. But, man, when you get opportunities to make big plays, when they come your way, you got to take advantage of it. And, boy, did he ever.
Meyer, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Pearsall going to return it. It's across the 20, mark him at 22-yard line.
Come on, pass.
To throw on first down is Purdy. Failed to set up the screen to McCaffrey.
But who the fuck is Thomas?
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
It's been a rough first
Shit,
half.
it's got
Now, as
random
we
niggas on the
approach
field.
halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it
Who's
could be
that?
something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Nick Eamon-Warren. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend.
They got
that
3
lead.
picks in the first half.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On first down, it's Milroe. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And he's in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seahawks. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg. That was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So this being the first half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the 1. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
49ers nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Pearsall going to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. Going up top for Evans. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And a nice return here as well. He takes it up to the 45-yard line.
Mike, that's a great play for any defensive back, let alone an undrafted rookie. I mean, to think that every single team passed on him in this past year's draft multiple times is pretty hard to believe. And again, this is the growth. This is the development that they saw when he signed there as an undrafted free agent. And he has taken advantage of every opportunity he's been given, and now he's creating turnovers for this unit. I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
For a Seahawks first down.
Here we go. Start.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Moving outside the pocket. He's going to try it here again. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 27.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
It's a
And
good.
another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
And the Seahawks are going to have a first and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Play action. It's Milroe. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second and goal.
You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
The play lost a yard.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Seattle after this. Third and goal.
Ready, ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
From the gun, it's Milroe. And he's in. Bayless Jones. Touchdown, Seattle. Now the point after try for Myers. The kick is good. And the Seahawks stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Pearsall going to return it. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Niners take over first and 10.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. Up.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Outside. Go. Up.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. 3rd and 5.
Get set. Get set. 19.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Short one there. Caught by Kittle. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Niners first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And that will lead to a 2nd down. They'll throw again with Purdy. Escaping to carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. But fortunately, one of his teammates able to get on it, and the Niners retain possession.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Myers' hit is good. And the Seahawks can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. Pearsall going to return it. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway.